guys, this is Nacho Reda here. We're gonna be continuing with the closing the side part of the model. Okay, so here we need to build the rear part. Okay, so we can merge then this the rear with the side part. Okay, so now I'm using this technique again as I used in the previous videos. I'm using a 1-degree curve to build these 3 edges here, so we follow this shape. Okay, so then we can use the bridge tool to merge those. Okay, here I'm not using this straight line. Then when we are going extruding this line, and then we're gonna bridge this gap. Okay, so if I go to my perspective view, I'm going to use extrusion, extrude this line in this direction. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like here. Okay, more or less matching this vertex right here, and then we're gonna build this bridge. Okay, so we can do that now. I'm gonna use the bridge tool, select these edges, and these edges, then build, create. Okay, and then we only have to, let's take this vertex a little bit down. Okay, and here. Okay, now all we have to do, I'm gonna take it inwards because you know this part is a little bit curved. So now we need to add more geometry here. Okay, to match the polygons here, so we can bridge. Insert again, more or less there. Okay, if we want to position all of this, we can go to the top view. Okay, and first move this like so, it's like so. Okay, and now we're gonna give it a little bit of curvature here, moving this inwards and these vertices again inwards. Like so. I'm gonna turn my transparency on just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna move this in too, so we follow better the blueprint. And this V, move it like so, and this here. Okay, so now we have this gap, then we can close with the bridge tool. Okay, yeah, so select all these edges, press build, and we have that extra part we needed here. So that process is, I think, is better for building these kind of quick edges, you know. It's like building the side, building these, and then bridge everything together. Like in this part too, we build this side, try to match the polygons, and then bridge, instead of taking this edge and extrude, and then extrude, and always do extrusions. If you build little by little parts of the car, then you can bridge them, so we can create the rest of the geometry in a very easy way. If we pay attention to try to build the edges parallel, you know, and with the same number of rows of vertices, then it's gonna be very easy to bridge. Okay, don't worry too much if we have here, for example, a lot of geometry, because we always can use the weld tool to weld these vertices and get rid of this row of edges. Okay, so we can simplify the geometry. And that's another strategy of modeling. When we can complicate the geometry a lot, but if we want to simplify, we can do it by using the weld tool or by deleting some polygons and rework the mesh again. So don't worry too much about that. You know, we are starting very simple, and then we will get more complicated if we need it. It depends on where we want to take the model, or where our supervisor or our designer tell us to go with the model. A very basic model, or if we need more detail. But you know, first with gauges and with polygons we start very basic, and then we can cut out some details, like for example this front grille aperture here, or these apertures, or the grid details. We can do it later. Okay, so if we try to build these from the start, we're gonna be creating a very complicated mesh in the first stages, and that's gonna complicate us with the rest of the model. So we first build this kind of thing, and then we can add more geometry to cut holes and add details. Okay, we have this part of the model closed. Let's check it in this side view. Okay, this is nice for now. Yeah, maybe this CV we can take it a little bit down, like so. Have more curvature here. Rearrange these CVs to have better shape. Yeah, this is a straight line. This is good. And as you can see, I'm not testing the sub-Ds much, because you know, first I'm concentrated building this very simple cage, trying to guide the feature lines, and then I will start to add more geometry to refine my model. Okay, so with this selected, I'm gonna take the transparency up, and yeah, I'm gonna use this shader now, because I want to and transparency a little bit down. Okay, I'm gonna fix this curvature here, trying to build a little radius here instead of this bigger one. So what I'm gonna do is try to insert. Okay, so we have to select this, yep, and move it like so, more or less. Okay, and now we're gonna insert another one here. Okay, in the same fashion we did here. Okay, so we can do this blend a little bit better. Yeah, and yeah, I have noticed here that we are not much in the reference, because our side glass, sorry, our green screen here goes like in this shape. Okay, so don't worry, because we can fix it. If we move all of this like here, okay, yeah, that's nice. And the CVs, oh, the CVs are right. Okay, what we need here is to add more geometry. I'm gonna move this a little bit up, like so. Move this up, and these vertices up, and take them to this position. Yeah, here. And now I'm adding just a little bit more geometry here. Okay, as we did it in the windscreen, in the front windscreen, so we can control better the curvature of this spot. Okay, let's move the CVs like so. We always can check our model in perspective, so we can see what we're doing. I'm gonna take the transparency down and see what we got. Okay, so for now it's good. As you can see here, well, if we refer to our model here, in this line. Okay, this line we have a hard edge, okay, a little radius there, but we're gonna be covering that in next videos, how to do hard edges, as well as we will be doing in our wheel arches. For now we have the geometry, and then we can add more geometry to try to make a hard edge around the wheel arch. Okay, so our main goal now is reveal this sketch and try to close it. So in next videos we're going to be building these parts in the middle and the side glass and the rails, the can rails. Okay, so to finish this model and this video, I'm going to extrude the wheel arches to do the insets here. Okay, so select these edge loops, and I'm gonna select this one too, and do an extrusion in this direction. Okay, I'm gonna do it again and select this one and do a little extrusion with this, and look what happened. Instead of doing the extrusion straight in this direction, here is causing this kind of problem. Let's say it's not a problem, but it's because our line here is not straight because we have done this curvature. Okay, so I'm gonna do this little extrusion, leave it like there, pick nothing, and now I'm gonna take my edge loop. Okay, I'm gonna go to top view, set the pivot to center, and straighten this line. Okay, and okay, now I can move the CVs like this, try to match with in this direction. Okay, to have our cage go in the y direction. Okay, nice. And now if I select them again, my edge loop, I can move it a little bit inwards. Okay, and